Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas number 5. It's Thursday the 16th of December, so 9 days to go. And I still haven't made my presents for my daughter. So that's a bit of a boo-boo. Gonna have to get on that. I am having a little bit of a sort of an errands getting things done day, because even though I still have lots of stuff to film and sew and upload, I really need to get some things out of the way. For example, I haven't even sent my Christmas cards, so yeah, I need to get on with that. But first of all, I am off to get my hair trimmed, which is the first time in over a year. My lovely friend James of Yard and Quarter does my hair. He's really fab. I will take you along and introduce you. It's like watching a master at work. Yay! And here's a little peek up at Hastings Castle from the town centre. It's Thursday afternoon, about 3-ish, so practically dark outside. And I thought I would just show you some things that I got. I had my hair done and I was going to rush home and just crack on with stuff, but I am really tired. I don't know what is happening, but I am completely out of oomph. So I just took the day to run some errands and do bits and pieces that I needed to do. So I thought I'd show you a couple of the things that I got. So I always get myself a diary, which I have here, and I got this one, lovely green with a bee on it, busy bee, an embossed one. Not massively expensive, and it's got a page a day. Where things are in my life now, I really do need to, you know, be a little bit more organised. So yeah, so I'm gonna look forward to that. I'm actually gonna be really sad and wrap it up for myself and say to me from me for working so hard this year. Well done, me. So I got that, and then I also got another little bottle brush tree, and then I bought this little ceramic stag to go on the sideboard as well, which is like faux mistletoe. I thought it was quite sweet. It's just evolved really. There's not really a rhyme or reason, but it seems to be a kind of a snowy forest scene, which is my favourite. And very excitingly, I just had a parcel delivered, so I thought I would open it. I know who it's from. I wasn't expecting it. It's a gift. So those of you who've been around for a while, I'm gonna just get into the box, will know, if you watched my vlog from the very first vlog I did when it was still summer, I'll link it. I was working on this pleated silk dress and like a Chanel style jacket for a mother of a bride. Now, I had pattern cut the wedding dress for the bride, and one of my ex-fashion students works for the company, so that's how I was approached to do the job. And even though I'm not doing commissions anymore, it was such a lovely experience, and the wedding went really well and she was really happy. So she's actually asked me to do the pattern cutting for her son's fiance next year, and also make her another outfit. So that would be lovely if that happens, because some people are just really wonderful to work with. Anyway, her name is Genevieve, and she has a company, is part of the family, I'm not really sure the setup, called Cornelia James, which is an old company that make gloves. So they make gloves for lots of important and famous people. And I've just received a package. I can't even get into it. Hold on, it's Tara proof. Okay, so that's what the box looks like before I obliterate the package. My favourite colour box, so if there's nothing inside, I'd be super happy with this, with a very beautiful bow, beautiful card. Hopefully you can see. Oh, so there's a lovely note, and then it's all wrapped up. Oh, not gloves, but a scarf. Look. Wowzers, how beautiful. It's a proper pashmina. So it is mountain cashmere from Nepal. Oh, honestly, if you could feel how soft this is, you would be amazed. How gorgeous is that? Oh wow, thank you, Genevieve. How fab. And then I have the box to put things in, because I am like a cat. Cats will sit in ridiculous boxes. I would too, if I could. This is a fabulous spooky audiobook available free on Audible. It's Emma James's collected ghost stories read by the fantastic Derek Jacobi. And I thought I'd take you along to one of my favourite local shops. It's called Shop House Hastings and it's on the High Street. It always has the most fabulous little bits and pieces in here. I loved these dog bookends. Beautiful cards, lovely gifts, and the people who own it are really lovely too. December the 20th means I can have stollen for breakfast. I haven't had all of that for breakfast. I've been having slices here and there over the last week or so, but it's so delicious. This time of year is so good for cakey things, isn't it? Good morning. It's Monday the 20th of December, just a few days to go. I have been a bit lax with filming Vlogmas because I have a few logistical technical issues in that I edit everything on my phone and I'm very limited in terms of what I can do with editing, and also like how much I can record on my camera and send to my phone. So I've been doing Vlogmas, I've been doing Patreon videos, and then I had this plan to film different videos as well for YouTube, but it's just become quite overwhelming and I'm really blooming knackered. I don't know about you, and we're in this strange sort of might go back into lockdown, might not. I haven't done quite as well with it as I wanted to because I'm really out of steam. But anyway, as we're about to you know, stop for Christmas and hopefully replenish and rejuvenate and recharge, I thought I would do some book recommendations because I'm rather a voracious reader and I wanted to share some good books because sometimes people get book tokens for Christmas. So my recommendations, these are all really, really good books, so very, very enjoyable. The first one is The Illumination of Ursula by Anna Marie Crowhurst. It's about a lady and it's set in the 1660s, so it's very much that kind of Samuel Pepys style romp farce sort of book, and she is a wealthy lady and dreams of having a career on the stage, so it's quite sort of Nell Gwynn, that sort of humour. Really, really, really good book. I so enjoyed it, and really cleverly written, very funny, quite moving in places. And yeah, took me back in time to the 1660s and the theatre, and this amazing heroine that's in this book. Really, really good. One that I love to read at this time of year, Kate Mosse, The Winter Ghosts. So it's a really, really good Christmassy book full of ghosty type stories. Any book written by her is really good, actually. If you like those sort of historical time travelling type books with a little bit of magic in them. There's a common thread through nearly all of the books that I read, in that they're always sort of historical, gothic-y, magic-y sort of drama or murder mystery, that sort of thing I'm very partial to. So this noisy. This one, Who Was Changed and Who Was Dead by Barbra Comyns. Barbra Comyns was a writer sort of in that kind of 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, sort of the early part of the 20th century. A friend recommended a book called We Bought Our Spoons in Woolworths once when I was really at a low ebb, and she recommended the book. It was a semi-autobiographical book by Barbra Comyns, and she really is a writer like no one else. I can't really explain how she writes because it's so incredible. And that book was brilliant, and this one is really, really good. It's not a Christmassy book, but it's about a mass sort of hysteria and dying in a weird village. All her characters are really odd, really strange, really quite uncomfortable and disquieting, but the language is really beautiful, and they're quite sort of mysterious and magical in a funny way that I can't liken her to any other writer. The only one that I can kind of think of is maybe Daphne du Maurier, who I used to be really, really into and actually is one of my favourite writers. But I think, yeah, this is a really, really good book, and she wrote quite a few good books. And actually somebody has written on the back here, the sense of fairy tale is never far away in Barbra Comyns. Its childhood power never quite left her. So there is a kind of weird, uncanny tales of the unexpected. Very, very good. And the book that I'm reading at the moment is called Bone China by Laura Purcell. I'm that much into it. I've been sort of dipping into it because I generally read just before I go to sleep, so I try to get to bed early and have at least half an hour where I'm reading. But this book is a little bit eerie, and I can only read it in small amounts, and the biggest luxury for me is to just basically sit on a really comfy seat during the day and just really, really immerse myself into a book. And I think this is one of those books that I'm going to have to do that with, because basically when it's dark I think this is a bit too scary. So far it's brilliant. It's got a female protagonist. There's a lot of mystery and magic and superstition, and a big old house in the Cornish countryside by the coast, and things have happened and you don't quite know why, and there's a mystery to unravel, and it's yeah, quite chilling. So those are my book recommendations, and I think you'd be happy if you read all or any of them. I'm going to sign off of Vlogmas episode 5, and there'll be Vlogmas episode 6 coming, which will be the last one that I do. I'm not sure that it's been an incredibly as exciting and festive a one as I would have wanted, and I hope you'll forgive me. It's been a bit of a tough time of late, but I am going to be making my Christmas cake, and I do have that facial scrub recipe to share, and I do want to show you some of the very pretty Christmassy windows of Hastings Old Town. So all of that will be in the next vlog. I shall see you then. Take care, lovelies. Bye.